It's like a noodle shop, and it was the same thing. Like putting the time into like making a quality product.
What was actually most surprising thing about Japan, when you guys first came over here?
Maybe you can answer that one first.
I feel like it's the lack of bins.
Is it different, from what you can have in Australia? Is it,
honestly, the 7-Elevens here are like top tier. So
Oh,
they're
okay,
cheap
okay.
and that quality.
no like onigiri or
Even the
sandwich?
7.
Hey guys, it's Yumi from English Boot Camp. 皆さんこんにちは。イングリッシュブートキャンプのユミです。こちらのチャンネルでは英語学習に役立つ動画を発信しております。今回もですね、人気の街頭インタビューシリーズ、日本にいる外国人に日本について聞いてみたということでですね、今回はですね、また2組ね、取材してるんですが、2組とも今回はね、ネイティブですね。やっぱり早いですね、話すスピードがね。で、そのあたりの臨場感も見ていただけるかなと思います。で、本題にね、行く前に軽く私の自己紹介なんですけれども、イングリッシュブートキャンプを主催しています。発音コーチをしてるんですけれどもね、発音本ね、一冊出ております。後ろにありますね。好評発売中ですので、ぜひチェックしてくださいね。で、その他ね、いろんな情報をね、もうプロフィールね、下の概要欄に載せてますので、気になる方はチェックしてみてください。ではですね、インタビュー動画の最後にね、私の方から、今回のね、使える表現とかネイティブのフレーズとかね、発音に関してとかね、いろいろね、解説していきますので、ぜひ最後まで見てくださいね。
Alright, so thanks for your time today. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Alright,
meet you too, yeah.
and could you tell us what your name is and where you're from?
My name is Chris. I'm from America.
America, and you're
Tom from the UK.
from the UK. Okay, so where about America are you from?
Near Chicago.
In Chicago. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. And
And
you
I'm up near Newcastle.
In,
Newcastle.
Newcastle. I see. So is this your first time to Japan?
This is my second. His
This
first.
is second.
first,
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So how do you like it here? How do you like
love it.
Japan?
Yeah,
You love
it's
it?
such a good pace of life. I feel like
Yeah.
everything's so clean, it's
Uh-huh.
quiet. There's a lot to do.
Lots to do.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. And yourself?
Yeah, for sure. It was my first time. We arrived yesterday.
You just arrived yesterday. Huh?
Yeah, I just arrived
I see.
yesterday. Came into Shinjuku. It was a little bit confusing to start with, but it's a lovely pace of life. There's a lot of really interesting places to go.
Oh, I see. Thanks.
Yeah.
So on your first visit to Japan, have you been to any cities other than Tokyo or?
No, I was actually just here for a wedding. So I
just here
came
for the wedding, I
like,
see.
Maybe 6 days, and so I was like
okay.
literally just in Shinjuku because that's where my friends
Oh,
live.
I see.
So I went to the wedding and then just hung around here. But this trip, we're actually going to be in Tokyo until Monday,
Till Monday.
and then we're going to fly to Hokkaido.
Oh,
to go
Hokkaido for the snowboarding.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there are a lot of good mountains in the Hokkaido
Yeah,
for the
very
snowboarding.
famous for the snow.
Famous for the snow.
Powder.
That's right.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of good restaurant there in the Hokkaido as
Is that
well.
right?
Yeah, it
Nice,
is.
nice.
But
Yeah.
do you guys know any Japanese friends here, or do you know any acquaintances here?
I'm currently studying in China,
Oh,
and
you?
a lot of my classmates are Japanese, so
I
I
see.
went and got the information from them first, a few places to go.
I see. And what about you?
Yeah, I was just thinking. I mean, I had classmates when I was an undergrad that were Japanese, but I don't
Okay.
currently have any like close friends that are Japanese.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hopefully on this trip I'll make some.
Oh yeah,
you know?
definitely.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I could be your friends
we'll
as well.
be friends. There we go.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So it's the other question is, what was the most surprising thing, when you first came here in Japan, like the culture or
Yeah,
the
good
foods
question.
or
I think for me, honestly, it was like the silence. So we live in Shenzhen. It's a city of 17.5 million people.
17.5 million.
Not as
okay.
big as Tokyo, of course, but it's
Right.
like it can be
It's a
very
quite
noisy.
big city, yeah.
It's still a big city. It can be quite noisy.
Yeah.
But this main road might be a little bit noisy, but for most of Tokyo, you walk around, it's very quiet, and that really surprised me. We also talked about like specializations. We went to this, so we went to this coffee shop earlier, and this guy really put like a lot of effort and time into making a quality coffee.
Oh, okay, so it's
And then we
being
went to,
quite professional.
Yeah, and we went to like a noodle shop, and it was the same thing. They were, like putting the time into like making a quality product.
But have you guys been to a lot of a restaurant like already in Japan or?
Just a few, mostly like ramen shops.
Ramen shop,
I've been to like
okay.
a couple. Like the first time I came here, I went to a lot of like the sushi shops where you like stand up and eat.
Okay.
Those are really cool. It's like a quick bite to eat. You get
Right,
some sushi,
right.
but like really quality.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
quality comparison to the one in the States is it like a bit different? Like is this a
I
really
think
authentic one? You think?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's fresher. Yeah, it's like a lot more fresh.
I
You can tell
see,
the
I see.
fresh quality.
Okay. So I hope you really you guys enjoy the rest of the stay here in Japan. And,
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
it's
thanks so
nice
much
to
for
meet
your
you,
time.
man.
Nice meeting
Yeah,
you. Yes.
appreciate it.
Nice meeting you. Yeah, nice meeting you. Thanks. Okay. So nice to meet you guys.
You too?
And could you tell us, what your name is, where you're from?
Okay, my name's Kieran.
My name is Sasha.
Sasha.
We're from Australia.
From
Yeah.
Australia. Okay, okay. So is this your first time to Japan?
My second time.
Your
My
second
first
time.
time.
Your
First
first time.
time.
Okay. So how long did you stay in Japan last time?
Last time was probably about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Just under 2 weeks.
I
And this
see.
time we've been here for just under 2 weeks as well.
Oh, just in the 2 weeks. So have you visited like any other cities other than Tokyo or?
Yeah, so we went to Hokkaido for a
Oh,
few days.
Hokkaido.
Yeah.
I see. For the ski snowboarding.
Yeah, for
or?
skiing.
I see.
Yeah, yeah. And to see Sapporo as well.
On Sapporo as well.
Yeah.
Okay, because I guess in Australia you cannot really.
They do have skiing, but it's not very good skiing.
It's not very
It's
good?
very good here.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. What was the actually most surprising thing about Japan? When you guys first came over here.
Maybe you can answer that one first.
I feel like it's the lack of bins.
Like a,
Honestly, like you can't find a bin anywhere. That
Oh,
was
okay.
probably the most surprising thing in terms of that. But otherwise, it's like, yeah, lots of people.
Lots of
and
people,
very
yes,
beautiful
yes.
as well.
oh,
yeah.
nice. Yes. So our population cities are really condensed, and we have
Yeah.
like
Yeah, because
over 10
Australia
million
is the
people.
opposite.
Is it opposite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's like 3 times more people just in like the Tokyo area
Uh-huh.
than there is in all of Australia.
I see. I see. So you guys from Sydney, you said, or
Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Brisbane. Okay. Sorry. Have you done like a lot of shoppings here in Japan?
We've done quite a lot of shopping actually. Yeah.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
Okay.
more this time than I did last time because last time I had so many ideas for things I wanted to buy. So this time I'm getting all of them.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
So what kind of shopping like do you guys do here? Like, cosmetics or for you?
For me, definitely cosmetics and
Cosmetics?
like hair products and everything like that.
I see.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go.
No. Is it like a little bit different, from what you can buy like in Australia?
Yeah, well,
or?
so a lot of the things I can't buy in Australia that you get in Japan,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of the Japan hair care as well is really, really good. So
I see.
I stocked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's good. And what about for yourself?
I like some of the merch.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm a big fan of Ghibli, Studio
Oh,
Ghibli.
okay. I
So anything
see.
Studio Ghibli, I'm buying it if I see it.
Oh, Studio Ghibli, right?
Ghibli, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
what is your favorite film,
Favorite
out of the-
film?
Totoro or... the-
No, not Totoro. It will be the Princess Kaguya. I think
Ah,
is my
okay,
favorite.
okay.
Yeah,
That's a
which
good
is
one.
kind of people don't usually say that one, but that's
Uh-huh.
my favorite. But Spirited Away would be like a close number 2.
I see, I see. Is that like quite popular, famous like in Australia as
I
well?
think
Studio
everywhere,
Ghibli?
yeah.
Is it?
Maybe in Australia it's kind of newly popular because you can now watch them all on Netflix in Australia. So people are discovering it for the first time, I think.
Okay, okay.
But I'm from Europe originally, and in Europe it's already very popular.
Oh, you're from originally from Europe?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see, I see.
And it's very popular in Europe.
Oh, okay, okay. I guess the last question is, how did you like the Japanese food? Is it like
Amazing.
amazing, different,
So good.
from what you can have in Australia? Is it?
Honestly, the 7-Elevens here are like top tier.
Oh,
you can't get
really
the food. You
Yeah.
can't get food like that in Australia. For
No
that
way.
cheap
Okay.
and that quality.
No,
Yeah.
like onigiri or
Even the
sandwich
7-Eleven
qualities?
food here is better than like
Yeah.
restaurant food in
Oh,
Australia.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
really?
restaurant food in Japan, amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of interviews. People are saying that 7-Eleven in Japan are quite good. They
It's-
have like those
Yeah.
good onigiri.
Yeah.
The sandwiches are nice.
It's
and
strangely good. I don't know how it's so good. I wish they had that in Australia.
Okay,
Because we
okay.
have 7-Eleven,
Uh-huh.
but the food is just terrible.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah.
I see. I see.
But we love ramen, and we're going to go to the alleyway here
Oh, are
for
you?
yakitori.
For the yakitori.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So we love all Japanese food, really.
Yeah.
The Japanese food is good, huh? Okay.
But she's only just getting into sushi now.
oh,
It was
Yeah.
difficult to get her into it, but she tried it.
I tried it.
okay. So you had tried this authentic, really the
Yeah.
Japanese sushi, huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
for
okay.
sure.
But it's quite expensive, for the sushi in
Yeah.
Japan.
Because the rest of the food here is not very expensive. It's a good value, but
Right.
the sushi, I guess, is more expensive.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But it's nice. I
Right.
like it.
Well, I think there's a new fish market in the Toyota area just
Yeah.
opened up like 2 days ago. So if
Yeah.
you guys are interested in, maybe you guys can go there as well.
We went to the old one,
Oh, did you? Oh.
but what was it called again? Tsukiji, I think?
Tsukiji, right?
Yeah.
That was the old one, and
Yeah.
now they have moved to the places to the Toyosu.
So we had sushi at the old one,
Oh, did you?
but I guess the fish now just comes up the road from Toyosu.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. So thanks so much for your time today,
No
and
worries.
I hope you enjoy for the rest of the stay
Thank you
in
very
Japan.
much.
どうでしたでしょうかね、期間中のようにわーっと喋ってますけれどもね、まず最初にね、アメリカ出身ですっていうのに対して、アメリカのどこから来たんですかっていうこの俊平さんの質問。Whereabouts America are you from? Whereabouts でどのあたりっていう、これね、使い勝手がいいです。Whereabouts なんとか are you from? ね、どこら辺から来たのっていうのね、使えるので覚えてくださいね。それからですね、we're gonna fly to Hokkaido for snowboarding っていう表現が出てきてます。スノボにね、北海道に行くんだっていうね、この fly ですね、飛ぶ。 っていうね。ここではもちろん自分が飛んでいくのではなくて飛行機で飛ぶということで、飛行機で行くっていう意味です。ね。we're gonna go to 北海道 go を使ってもいいんですけども、fly を使うことで飛行機で移動するっていう意味になります。これもね、覚えてくださいね。でですね、東京以外にね、どういう街に行ったとかっていうこのね、俊平さんのね、質問ですね。Have you been to any cities other than Tokyo? っていうね。このね、have you been to のね、B-E-E-N、B 動詞の過去分詞形ですけれどもね、もう少しね、弱く発音するとネイティブっぽくなると思います。have you been ではなくて、been です。been が近いです。have you been to any cities? だったらもっと良かったかなと思いますね。で、発音ね、結構難しい単語だなと思うのが、definitely ですね。このぜひ友達になりましょう。ぜひぜひっていうこの definitely ですね。definitely っていう風に発音される方が結構多いんですよ。日本人でね。この最後の ly っていう L が難しいんです。definite の t で一回ストップかけます。definitely した前です。definitely これね、難しいので、これだけ単独でね、何度も練習してみてくださいね。でですね、王子夫妻ですね、この方たちにね、日本に初めて来た時に何が一番びっくりしましたっていう質問してるんですよね。What was the actually most surprising thing about Japan when you guys first came over here? っていうふうに聞いてます。これに対してね、It's a lack of bins っていうふうに、女性の方が答えてますね。瓶がないことっていうね。瓶ってなんだって思った人とっても多いと思うんですけども、これはね、イギリス英語。オーストラリアもね、イギリス英語圏なので、缶のことなんですね。缶のことを瓶って言うんですよ。で、これはゴミ箱のことを指してます。イギリス英語でね、ゴミ箱のことを rubbish bins って言うんですよ。あんまり耳慣れないかもしれないですけれども、garbage のことですね。アメリカ英語で言うところの garbage のことをrubbish って言うんですね。で、瓶が置いてないってね。そのゴミ箱が街にないっていうね、それが驚いたっていうね、言い方ですね。I like some of the merch っていうね、表現をね、知ってたと思うんですが、こちらのこの merch なんだって思ったと思うんですが、merchandise のことです。merchandise の、まあ、ちょっとスラングっぽい言い方かな。略語ですね。つまり、グッズのことです。買い物のグッズのことを merch って言ってます。で、ジブリグッズを買うっていうふうに言ってますよね。で、このジブリの発音ね、これ意外とね、知らない方多いんですけれども、英語だとね、ギブリって発音する人多いんですよ。ギブリ。ね。ジブリでもいいんですけれども、ジブリっていう人はジブリ映画が好きな人です。で、一般的にはギブリっていう人の方が多いので、これもちょっと覚えておきましょう。もう一つね、お寿司があんまり苦手だったんだけれども、最近ようやくちょっと好きになり始めたっていう表現をしてると思うんですけども、ここね、She's only just getting into sushi now っていうふうにね、言ってますね。この get into で何々を好きになっていく、中に入るっていうニュアンスがあるのでね、こう、ハマっていくっていう日本語でもハマるって言いますよね。それに近いと思います。何々が好きになりつつあるって感じですね。just getting into っていうふうにね、言ってるのでね。で、それまで苦手だったけれども、今ね、結構ちょっと寿司が好きになってきてるんだよねっていうね、言い方で、I'm only just getting into なんとか。私最近ようやく何々が好きになってきたのっていうのでね、使えると思うので、ぜひぜひね、使ってみてください。もうね、ネイティブのね、表現がわんさかあるのでね、何回か繰り返し見るとリスニングのね、トレーニングになると思うので、ぜひね、利用していただければと思います。それから最後に告知ですけれども、3月10日からリスニングブートキャンプマスターコースというね、3ヶ月間の私のコーチングがつくインテンシブなコースが6名限定でスタートします。下にね、概要欄のところにリンク貼っておりますので、興味のある方はぜひぜひ、チェックしてみてください。6名しか枠がないので、埋まり次第終了しますので、お申し込みはね、お早めにどうぞ。ではではまた次回お楽しみに。